shower for her daughter earlier this year. It was very sad. And so while we were there, they talked about, maybe Suzanne will try to get over to this side of the state sometime. And I said, well, if you're serious about that, I've got a particular date for you to come over to this side of the state if that works. So, oh yeah, sure, here's my contact information. So I sent out an invitation, and she sent me back a response and said, well, you probably don't know this about me, but I write lyrics to songs in honor of the person, the birthday girl in this case. So she and I sent a few emails back and forth to each other over the course of the last few months. And so she has a good voice. I just want to point that out before we begin our duet. Please keep your expectations low.
Is there a videotape going?
Better no. Please stop all video at this time. You can keep the video rolling as long as it is muted. Muting is fine.
You could sit. Here.
Ooh, right here.
All right, should be on the throne. Some of you might know this song, not exactly a radio song in West Michigan, but people seem to know it. If I had a million hours,
I'd tell you all about Anna.
because she's the birthday girl.
Really has a lot of
I'm
interest.
sure glad I'm one of her interests.
Virgin met in 2003.
At Chris's wedding in Colorado,
You got married in Seattle.
and honeymooned up in Alaska.
Went cruising out in the Sound.
Even though the motion makes her turn green,
If I had $1 million,
I'd buy her love.
happy birthday, Mary Princess.
I'll build a big cake in our yard,
Happy birthday, Mary Princess.
made of veggies, wouldn't be that hard.
Mary Princess.
Olives, peppers, even jalapenos. She'll love it, she's a vegetarian.
Sure she will. But you go to town for a week about every 2 months or so. Don't you have a special name for
We
it?
do, the boys and I call it Meat Week. Can you blame us?
MF drove Corey to the UP.
Now our family has 2 huskies,
Preston and keep her really busy.
soccer matches, and all the plays.
We've never practiced together.
I'm emailing them.
She telecommutes, puts in her hours.
She's got research superpowers.
Juggling her schedule is an art.
Yep, a Keith original or a Dave Heb.
And she is a frequent flyer.
And she never seems to tire.
Connector plane rides can be quite bumpy.
She gets queasy, making others quite jumpy.
If I had $1 million,
I'd buy her love.
happy birthday, Mary Princess.
We love the way you throw a frisbee
Happy birthday, Mary Princess.
and the way you snorkel with the manatees.
Happy birthday, Mary Frances.
You bravely ride the roller coasters, even though swimming makes her nervous and roller coasters make her nauseous.
You said it was boats and planes that were challenging for her.
The list is not short, but she is a trooper.
When Chai escapes, you give a holler.
That dog needs a special collar.
Will you put up pasture wire?
It's not electrified, that's cruel.
She likes to visit here at the yacht club.
And joins other dogs out in their backyard.
You should get another cat.
Oh no, that's fighting words at our house.
I guess Shy Dog is MF Sweetie.
You know we all call MF Sweetie.
Just who calls MF Sweetie?
Well, me, our friends, and all the boys and their friends, people on the ski slopes, at the store, pretty much everybody really.
Just how did this Sweetie thing get started?
Well, shortly after we started dating, at some point I called her honey, and she said to me, "I'm not your honey, I'm your sweetie."
So why does everyone call her Sweetie?
Well, Keith, 5-year-old Keith, decided that he was going to steal her from me. And so whenever she would call me sweetie, Keith from the next room would answer, "Yes, sweetie, what would you like?" So Keith started calling her sweetie. Shortly thereafter, Corey started calling her sweetie. Preston started calling her sweetie. And it got to the point where little Johnny Risch was skiing with us last winter. And he and Corey thought they saw Mary Frances down on the slopes, and they started yelling, "Sweetie, when are we going to eat lunch?" She just ignored them. "Sweetie! Sweetie!" Finally, they yelled it loud enough that everybody turned and looked at them, including the woman that they thought was Mary Frances. But I think they all call her sweetie. So if you could all help us with the last chorus here, we'll say happy birthday to the sweetie.
Happy birthday to the sweetie.
Happy birthday
Happy birthday to the sweetie.
Happy birthday to the sweetie. 'Cause she's so sweet.